Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Yes, I'm bright again. Let's turn you. There we go. Just turn the light to the side, shall we? I'm working on this compilation of diabetes, the complications videos, and was kind of thinking back. And, we talked about neuropathy in the legs and how it hurts and how it's really affecting my ability to walk every day. But you know what? Excuse me. Sorry. Just had... Keeping my blood sugar's low. If somebody had really talked to me more and not just sort of like, oh well, you know that if you keep your blood sugars under control, and as a teenager you go, yeah, whatever. These complications are not going to happen to me. Well, they do. We talked about the eyes. We talked about the neuropathy. We talked about hypoglycemic unawareness. There is two things that I'm going to kind of cover in this video. And that is, I think I'm going to have a problem pronouncing this, gastroparesis, which is your stomach, well, with me, sometimes takes a while to empty. And that's nerves. And I also have, and I'm going to tell you a story. Last time I was in the hospital, which was over a year ago, minus emergency rooms, lying in emergency. That really doesn't count. But I was put in the hospital with an infected leg, and I kind of thought that was it. And I was lying there, I didn't really know. The whole time, I didn't really know why I was in the hospital. I knew that it had something to do with my intestines, but I really didn't know why. And finally, the attending doctor of the team I was on came, and I can remember at the end of the table, and then the intern that was sort of assigned to me, who's now a full-fledged doctor. I think he's in residency. But, he's now can be called doctor. Anyway, I can remember her sitting there talking and saying that it had something called a lazy intestine. And when I took a look on the iPad and that, I found out that it's a nerve. It's nerves again. And it was kind of like, oh my God, nerves are really being affected in my body now. And I keep doing these videos. This whole series of videos about talking to type 1 diabetics and really hoping to penetrate this thing and to learn how to control diabetes better. Now, I don't care if your doctor has told you many times, oh well, we need to do this to get your blood sugar under control. If you haven't been doing it doesn't work that great. What you need to do is to get in touch with your doctor again and say, okay, I'm ready, I'm mature enough, I think I can handle it. And you know what? If you make a mistake, go back to the basics that he's taught you. You don't want any complications. Trust me, your life is so much better without them. And now, I've talked about the eyes, and I really don't want laser treatment on the eyes again. To me, the eyes and the teeth are just something that... But there's so much more. And, reading even more, nerves can have something to do with dry skin. So if you're fighting dry skin and you're a diabetic, maybe do a little bit of research on that. If you come up and you find out that you have questions, by all means, talk to your doctor. If you've made mistakes and you find yourself not really feeling well, then go get help. Like I said, the only job I could find really for many years was working in a convenience store. But, that was not the greatest place to be working. And someone with a willpower myself, no. I would go low, and then I would just eat and drink everything in sight. It's like type 1 diabetics dream, except you pay the price before you leave. And I can remember going home from work being so, sick of having high blood sugars, and and then I would take insulin to feel better, and it just ended up in this big cycle. And the diabetic diet I was first put on when I was diagnosed at 13 was pretty well thrown out the window. And then there was choices. They decided to go with choices, and I kind of like choices. And now it's learning how to count carbs, and I've done videos on that. But these videos are here to keep you abreast and to keep getting that information into you. If you're a teenager, young kids are usually great. They follow direction fine. But you know what happens when we get into teenage years? We know better. We don't need to. No one can tell us anything. But it is my hope that I can teach some things to get you to go see your doctor, to start over again if you have to. I don't care if you need to go back to doing 12 shots a day. I'm being a little bit storytelling, but work on getting your blood sugars under control. And it's not so, yes, you could, okay, I got myself under control. And you're fine until what's happened to me. Life steps in the way. And, oh no, I don't want to take my glucometer. Oh, I didn't take blood sugar last night. You see, it worked out fine. And that gets embedded in here. And you start thinking, oh well, I don't have to listen. You know, I'm managing my disease fine. The truth is, you're not. I didn't. For many years. And you know, now the years that I'm doing my best, I get all these complications. And you need to stop. You need to prove your independence somewhere else. But you need to control your blood sugars. Don't let diabetes control you. You control diabetes. And I still wish I knew who said that statement. Anyway, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.